Action.
What?
Seriously thought we were gonna die.
Okay, so today I'm doing the book tag video that I was tagged in about maybe a month ago, probably a little bit over, and I was tagged by the beautiful BooktubeCouple. I absolutely adore their videos, they're just so much fun. It's a complete honour for me to be tagged in their videos. So what the tag is, it's the library tag created by, I cannot remember her name, maybe I should look that up. I will link to it in the doobly-doo with both the BooktubeCouple and the creator of the tag down there. So definitely check them out, they are awesome. So what the tag is that you choose 5 books from the library and you read the first chapter of each one to see if you want to then read the complete book. So I don't often go to the library to actually find books, specific books. I don't spend a lot of time in the library and I was a little bit uncomfortable in there. But I worked out the system and I was typing in the books and then trying to find them in the shelf stacks and stuff, and that worked great for 2 books. The rest of them were either out or not actually in the library at all, which was very irritating. But I managed it, I worked it out. I got the 2 that I wanted and then I just browsed until I found some others that I thought might be good. Okay, so I chose 5 books. Here they are, all 5 books. The first one that I read was The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I've been wanting to read this for as long as it came out, probably. I kept seeing bits about it on BookTube and I was like, yes, this is something I want to read, and then I read it and I was just like, yes, this, I got to page 4 and I was like, yes, I want to continue reading this, I want to read it all right now. And then I finished the rest of the chapter and I was still like, yes, definitely. So it's on my tick list, it's got a great big tick, and I will be reading this one. And then after that I read A Compromising Position by Carol Matthews. I read the first chapter of this one and I was a little bit disappointed. It's the first big red no. Bum bum. It was okay. Look, I hate it. I did read 2 chapters of it just to be sure. The chapters were very, very short. And it was just a little bit too whiny, too soppy, and there was hints of like man-hating and homophobia in there just from the first 2 chapters, and I was like, no, this is not okay. So I probably will never pick this book up again. And then I picked up a Danielle Steele. This author I have read one other book from called Granny Dan, which I absolutely adore, and I thought that this might be a little bit in that vein. So I read the first chapter and it was really cute, really quaint. It was the first day of of kindergarten at school, and the 5 kids all meet each other, and it's kind of a little bit of background about their family and them going to school for the first day, which was really nice, but I could tell that that was just a little snapshot in time and it wasn't exactly like how the rest of the whole book's going to be. So I will probably read this at some stage, but it's not one that I'm very keen to pick up at the moment. If I run out of stories to read, I will remember it's there and I will go and pick it up, but it wasn't on my TBR to start with. It was just one of the ones I browsed through and was like, oh, I recognise that author, I'll choose this one. So then the next one that I read was Lament, which I picked up for a very similar reason. It's Maggie Stiefvater. She wrote a bunch of other books that I love, the Shiver, Linger and Forever series. This was very good. It didn't draw me in the same way that Neil Gaiman did, but it definitely was like, this is something I would also read if I had nothing else on. I prioritised it quite low, but I was definitely keen on it. Like, I was like, yes, this is awesome. I kind of wish I had extra time to read it, but not as much as the other one. And then, of course, from some of my... I've seen a lot of... Okay. The Night Circus. I've seen this reviewed a few times. I think one of them was by Nur from Bookish Nur. I really enjoyed your reviews and I picked it up and I was just blown away. I was like, yes, definitely. This is a definite big fat tick yes. This book is amazing. The physical book itself is amazing. It's beautiful. It's got big pages and stuff. But also the storyline inside it was like compelling. I wanted to know more. I think I will probably read this one first next month. I'll finish this week's book and then I will jump into this one and then probably this one. So with The Ocean at the End of the Lane, I fell in love a little bit with the character. Like I really wanted to know more about this person. I felt of this book as a friend that I wanted to help out. Like I really want to know this guy's story. But with this book, it's a universe that I need to explore. It's in a different time, in a setting, and it's just very... like, alluring. I really felt like I wanted to explore this realm, and so that's what I'm going to be doing. So here's the thing, I really enjoy... I have a bad habit. I have a really bad habit. It might not be a bad habit, but it's definitely a habit. When I'm reading, I have to underline things and write little notes. And I just have to do this. This is something that is compelled into me, that if I found a bit that I really like, I have to just underline it and make a little exclamation point. Even if I never come back to it again, I need to know where I was. At the time I'm like, yes! I don't know, maybe there's an editor inside me or something, but I'll show you. This is a library book and I didn't even realise it at the time when I was doing it. But the notes I made weren't very bad. Like it wasn't too bad. You might be able to see here, I've just in pencil tiny little things and a tiny little underline. The quote is, if I could talk about it, I would not have to do it. I make art. Sometimes I make true art. And I think that was really like keen in my psyche, so I had to just express myself back into the book, which is terrible. And I'm so glad I did it in pencil because this is a library book and that's probably illegal, or at least highly frowned upon in society, and I'm sorry I've done it, but if I rub it out it'll make it worse, so I'm just going to leave it there, nice and gentle. So I think what I'm going to have to do is buy these books. I really want to buy this book in this form, hardcover, purple sides and pretty pages and all. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much for tagging me, I had an awesome time, sorry it's taken so long for me to get through it. We'll see you on Friday with a book review of The Darling Buds of May. Like if you like this video and want me to do more tag videos or something like that, please let me know. So that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I had a lot of fun with this, and I had a lot of fun.